Now let's talk about legal research because that is important in our particular case. We can now click the blue plus to add legal research. You can link research from Lexis Advanced Quick Law. Perhaps you're using CanLean, you want to link to a decision on the web, or maybe an article, or maybe a video that's on a website or on YouTube, for example. Or maybe you want to upload research, and this would be for someone who's using Westlaw. You can download your case from Westlaw as a PDF, then come into CaseMap and upload that PDF case into CaseMap. But let's first start with linking a decision with Lexis Advanced Quick Law. Now, the easy thing here is that if I have the citation, I can just go ahead and enter it. When I hit the tab key, it's going to fill out the information for me. It's going to grab the title of the case. It's going to tell me it's from Advance. Now I can further qualify it by saying, hey, this is case law. I could say article or regulation, so on and so forth. I can give it a description or leave it blank. It picks up the date of the case. I can give the origin of the case. In my example, it's a Saskatchewan judgment. I can put in a quote, and then I start to make all my connections. So example of a connection would be to a legal issue. So this is research on negligence, for example. And then I can go ahead and also link a tag, which you've seen all along, but there'll be a video for that to explain that in greater detail later. Now I can just go ahead and hit save, and you can see that it has linked that decision, connected it to the legal issues. Now, if I were to go to issues and take a look at negligence, I know that the case would show up automatically. That's the interconnectivity of CaseMap. Now, going back to research, perhaps I want to now look at this decision. I could click on this and be taken right out to that decision in Lexis Advanced Quick Law. Now we're going to do something else. Let's say that we're on CanLi and we are looking at a particular decision, and we can download this as a PDF and bring it into CaseMap, or we can simply grab the URL here, go back into CaseMap, and say, let's add a case, or let's link it to the web. Now, I will need to enter the citation, but let me paste the URL first. And then basically, I've got a little bit more work to do because it's CanLi. I want to enter maybe the citation, and then I want to maybe enter a title. This is ABC, for example. I can still create that source, CanLi, for example. I could say CanLi, and I can say, oh yeah, this is an article, or maybe this is a case law. And then I go ahead and click on the different, or connect it to legal issues. So I'm going to click on liability, and I can go ahead and hit save. And you can see there's my CanLi case with the notation with the issues. And if I click on it, it will take me back out to CanLi, as you can see on this page. Now, perhaps I'm in Lexis Advanced Quick Law because I'm a subscriber and I'm doing my research there, and I come across this R versus Hufsky, and I'd like to add that to CaseMap. Simply click on Actions, Send to CaseMap, and now you want to tell Lexis Advance which case you want to send it to. In our example, it's the Smith versus Jones, and we go ahead and hit Send To. Now, when I go back to CaseMap and I refresh this, the decision will be there for me to review. I can also connect this case to some legal issues, tags, things like that, but now I would do it within this CaseMap window. And that's research. And again, if I go to issues, you can see that I've added some pieces of research. If I go to dashboard, you will see that I have added some research. If somebody else had added it for me, it would look something like this. I would log in and I would see all these different little tags for the new content that's been added. And that's legal research in a nutshell.